So there's plenty of evidence that the models work, and there's plenty of evidence that the existing system is horrible for so many reasons. But the question that's on my mind is why are these models still the exception? Because it's not because there aren't enough people who share the values. It's not because we don't have the ideas and even the examples. But in my mind, what we really lack is infrastructure. Because when you think about what makes it easy to operate within the existing system is all of the different infrastructure that exists there. So here are a few examples of what I mean. Incubators for these new models are really rare. So the example in Baltimore that I mentioned, there's an organization called BREAD. I can't remember what it stands for, but it serves all of Baltimore. They have helped bring about well over 100 cooperatives there, many of them from existing owners who wanted to move the ownership to their employees. They were ready to retire. The silver tsunami uh, dynamic that's happening all around the country. But incubators for these models are really rare. Lots of places don't have robust land trust operations. We're lucky that we do here in Seattle, but many places don't. So there's all kinds of issues around just not having the kind of technical assistance available to folks who might want to do initiate these projects. The legal and financial expertise is really scarce. So most lawyers and lenders, title companies, et cetera, like they know how to do the things they know how to do that support the existing system, and that's what they're asked to do 99% of the time. So they either don't or won't or can't really work with land trusts and co-ops and other kinds of hybrid or alternative models of ownership and alternative models of financial decision making because they're really focused on risk versus return and what that model looks like. So it's difficult for them to even support people who want to invest in these other options. Um, Patient mission-aligned capital is just chronically scarce. Um, Seed Commons is an incredible fund that is doing lots of stuff to support the development of co-ops around the country. It's remarkable, but it's also an absolute drop in the bucket in terms of what's needed. Um, and then all of the frameworks that we kind of swim within are really built for the conventional model. And it's not just about the legal and financial aspects, it's about policy, the policy levers that we have more available to us and what seems like the obvious and lowest hanging fruit to work on. It's about narrative systems, it's about culture. I mean, and it's also about all kinds of issues around, where you live, who you grew up with, whether you are an immigrant or whether you're born here, what color your skin is, or all those barriers on top of. So it takes an incredible, it's a heroic effort to get these models and pilots up and running and sustained because it requires a level of passion and commitment that is hard for many people to sustain, even if they want to participate.